Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have some more incredible footage of President Donald Trump and the United States military crushing narco terrorists, taking out the cartels, hitting the bad guys, making sure these pieces of garbage don't come anywhere near America with their poison, their violence, and their evil. We are going to stop them right in the water. We are going to send them to the bottom of the ocean. That's what we've been doing. That's what we're going to continue to do. And now we have new footage released by Secretary of War Pete Hegseth. I am filming this on November 2nd. So all information in the video is up to date as of November 2nd. As I always like to say, because I believe it's important to note, this is a fast evolving situation. It is a very fluid situation. Information is going to change rapidly, but all information is up to date as of November 2nd. Before we get into it, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Huge, huge, huge boost to the channel. Comment with your thoughts below. What do you think about President Donald Trump smoking drug boats, taking out the bad guys, making it clear this won't be tolerated? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that bell. All notifications turn on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are wide open. Feel free to reach out with any tips you have or to just say hello. Now let's get into it. The United States military and government has taken a posture against the drug cartels and the narco terrorists in the boats pushing their drugs up to the United States, that we essentially now have a zero tolerance policy. If you get into the ocean in international waters carrying drugs traveling towards the United States of America, you are going to be vaporized. You are going to be annihilated. They are going to drop a bomb on your head. That is the way it should have been for a long, long time. Instead, for years and years and years, the United States has allowed the drug cartels. Well, I don't want to say allowed. Maybe that's the wrong way to say. Has not been aggressive enough in combating the drug cartels. Obviously, a ton of drugs also come from Mexico, Colombia, as well as now we see the boats coming from Venezuela. Mexico, according to some reports, we are in there doing covert work, hitting targets, because a lot of people say, well, why aren't we going after Mexico? Why aren't we invading Mexico? If you believe some of the reporting that is out there, we actually have already taken steps in Mexico. We have already covertly hit targets in coordination with the Mexican government, but it's being kept under wraps for political and PR purposes. What we do know is the United States is just obliterating these boats in the water. If you're a bad guy, if you're a drug pusher, if you're a narco terrorist, and you're dumb enough to get into the water and try to sail your boat up to the United States of America or any staging point before that, you are going to be eliminated. You are going to be neutralized. And that is exactly what happened. So Secretary of War Pete Hegseth released this message late Saturday night. So again, I'm filming this on November 2nd. He released this message late November 1st, saying today, at the direction of President Trump, the Department of War carried out a lethal kinetic strike on another narco trafficking vessel operated by a designated terrorist organization in the Caribbean. This vessel, like every other, was known by our intelligence to be involved in illicit narcotics smuggling, was transiting along a known narco trafficking route, and carrying narcotics. 3 male narco terrorists were aboard the vessel during the strike, which was conducted in international waters. All 3 terrorists were killed. So we have 3 dead. I repeat, 3 dead, 3 killed, and no U.S. forces were harmed in this strike. These narco terrorists are bringing drugs to our shores to poison Americans at home, and they will not succeed. The department will treat them exactly how we treat Al-Qaeda. We will continue to track them, map them, hunt them, and kill them. So I'm going to go full screen here. As you can see at the top of the screen, it says unclassified. So let's go ahead and watch this. It's a little dark, but you can see it's right in the middle of the screen where the boat is. You're about to, boom. Look at that fireball. Look at the size of that fireball from the Hellfire missile being dropped on these drug-pushing pieces of garbage. That is incredible. Absolutely obliterated. Let's watch it again. Huge, huge, huge fireball. You do not want to be on the business end of one of those missiles. That much I can promise you. In fact, it looks like they might Let's slow it down here. It looks like they might actually have hit it with a couple missiles. Let's go real slow. I don't want to miss it. I think you can see him coming in. Right? Yep. It's 2. All right. We're going to go real slow here. So there's 1. Right there's 1. See that little white flash? That is one of the missiles coming in. And then see right behind it. So we've got 1, 2. There's the second one. Impact, second impact. And then you have the fireball to end all fireballs. And quite frankly, this should just serve as a reminder to absolutely everybody that if you try to do this, this is your fate. We're not going to let you poison our people and kill our people anymore. It's not going to be allowed to happen. And we also have had a bunch of other recent strikes. So I'm going to throw these up on the screen for those of you who haven't seen these yet. So this is another one. Just a massive, massive strike. We got a couple more videos of the recent strikes as well. So we'll go to this one now. So this strike that you're looking at here, this is when they did 3 strikes on 4 targets. 2 targets were right next to each other. Then they had 2 other boats. This was in one quick swoop. So they had 4 boats, 3 different operations, same night, came in, dropped the hammer. Let's go ahead and watch it. So that was the first of the 3. This is the second of the 3 in this operation. And then this was the biggest, most important one. You can see all the drugs. Look at that. I'm going to pause that right there. For anyone saying these people aren't pushing drugs, what does it look like this boat is absolutely stocked with right now? White packaging. What do we think that is? Do we think that's toilet paper, paper towel maybe? No, it's obviously drugs. Clear as day. And then we've got this one. This was from October 24th. Just the level of power of the bombs they're dropping on these boats is second to none. For what, obviously, we have way bigger bombs for other purposes, but you're talking about dropping hellfire ordinances, and then I will share this one for you. Talking about dropping hellfires on 40-foot boats. They don't have a chance. I'll go ahead now and pull this off the screen for you all as we get into it. So what you just saw there is the latest strike that was announced on November 1st, late at night, about 11 p.m. East Coast time was when Pete Hegseth hopped on there and announced that strike. And then you saw a string of other strikes that has been conducted by the United States military across a variety of cartel drug boat targets. And quite frankly, most people might not be willing to say it, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I have no sympathy for these people. I have absolutely no sympathy for these people whatsoever. If you are going to endanger the lives of Americans and you are going to come to our communities and put our people at risk and cause massive amounts of chaos and pain and suffering, and keep in mind, these drug cartels don't just bring their drugs. They bring their violence with them and all the horrific things they do to people. And we can't treat these people with kids' gloves. Can't do it. Can't do it. They are narco terrorists. And much like we treated the terrorists in the Middle East, we need to treat them the exact same way. There is no reason to not wipe these guys out, hit them as hard as you can with a hammer. As I've always said, it's handcuffs or body bags. I don't care which one. But the days of letting these terrorists, these narco terrorists, pump their poison into this country have come to an end. And if they try to come over the border, we should smoke them there too. Right now, they're trying to come via water, and we are going to continue to hit them no matter where we find them. Whether it's the Caribbean, off the coast of Mexico in the Pacific. We will find them wherever they are, and we're going to take them out because we don't have any other choice. This is about keeping people safe. This is about keeping the poison off the streets. And some people will say, well, maybe there'll be another way to get it in. Well, we'll deal with that then. Maybe there'll be a domestic producer. We'll deal with that then. That would then be more of a law enforcement issue because it would be domestic. But if we can cut off the supply at a minimum, we can put a huge dent in the damage these cartels are doing. And then we will continue to hunt down the problems as they come. But you don't have the right to poison 100,000 Americans a year, kill 100,000 Americans a year. Nobody has that right. The damn drug cartels certainly don't. So we got to keep after them, keep smashing them, keep hitting them, keep letting them know we're not playing games. That's how I feel. The fact you're watching this tells me you probably feel the exact same way. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. How do you want to see this situation continue? Do you want to see the drug boats continue to be blown up? Let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing at all. Huge, huge, huge boost to the channel. Hit that notifications bell. All notifications turned on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are wide open. Please reach out with any tips or to just say hello. I'll see y'all next time.